You know, for whatever reason, this music reminds me of Ponyo. And it reminds me of the time where I first found out about Ponyo. And I thought it was called Ponyo, like, you know, Ponita. But apparently I was in the wrong. But yeah. Yeah. Can I open this up too? Oh wait, I only opened up chat. What the hell? I'm not closing OBS, right? Okay. You know what? Even if I do have chat on screen, I think it'll be better if it's just... No. Down here. But what do you guys say? Should we have chat on screen? Maybe a little smaller? Oh. Let me do this then, and we should be good to go. There we go. Quality control. Galaxy, we have had multiple Mario parties, and I've been like, where is Galaxy? I need you here. But yeah. Shoko Jen, GG's on the cards against, I don't even know who the cards were against at that point. Yeah, Galaxy and also Seru. We've updated the title, and there's some stuff to look into. There's definitely some stuff to look into. Jen, you know, like, what's really funny too, I was like, please don't tell me I'm gonna get like a Shota card or something here, because if I did get a Shota card, I was gonna play it, and I was like, I know I'm gonna win some points here. But yeah, all the cards tonight really seemed very tame, so I was like, all right, we're good. We are good. But yeah, let's do some more Lost Shota. I swear, playing all these games back to back, I lose, like, I forget how to play them. But we could do some more story stuff. I feel like we haven't done that in a very long time. How do I get out of here? Yeah, it's over here, right? Wait, no, it's not. It's... Yeah, it is. Okay. And then over here. Gotta detect all the body horror and dongs hanging loose. Saber, how was the rest of your stream, dude? I think I saw that you beat the first, it's King's Tour, right? King's Tour game. How's the rest of the stream, man? I've been playing a little bit of Judgment off stream. I'm just running around collecting materials and drone parts. So many things. King's Field. Okay. I knew that. I think Jeer said you're gonna start Kingsfield 2? Is that an actual thing? And are you going to? So many things to pick up. Yeah, like, I don't want to give too much info on this game, but there's some stuff to pick up too. And it sucks because, you know, just like Judgment 1, you have to deal with a lot of fighting. For whatever reason, everyone hates Yagami, and Yagami has to fight the world in half. Just like in the first Judgment. It was good, hopped into Dawn of Sorrow afterwards, aka Hipster Elden Ring? Wait, so it's newer than Elden Ring? It's an actual thing, but I'm not starting right away. Also, technically, what I finished was Kingsfield 2, the franchise. Did a whole early Final Fantasy Clock Tower thing, where the game wasn't released on the West. Oh, okay. Okay. So it is the first. Also, I did not mean to crash into that car. When can you admit to crashing into a car where you're safe? Like, let's say if for whatever reason, when I was younger by a legal age, when was it okay? When would it be okay, or would it be okay? Because I'm not saying I did crash into a car, right? But if I was skating and I turned a street. Oh, wait up. And I turned a street quickly on my skateboard, right? And I happened to crash into a car that was parked. Wait, no, it was that way. When would be a good time to announce this, or should I never announce this? It's the older Elden Ring. It's from Software's first franchise, and Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Elden Ring are spiritual successors to... Get over here. Kingsfield 1 is known as Kingfield, Japan to the west. Kingfield 2 is known as Kingsfield. Okay. Kingsfield 3 is known as Kingfield 2. Kingsfield 4 is known as Kingfield, the ancient city. So it's like Pokemon Stadium, where Pokemon Stadium 1 in Japan is... I'm still going the wrong way. I should pay attention more to the map. Right? Or wrong. Where in America we have... That's another good example. Okay. That's what came to mind. And I was like, okay, that sounds very, very similar. Our Stadium 1 is technically Stadium 2 or whatever. Yeah, so like that, yeah. Okay. And then you started playing some Metroidvania game, right? Because it wasn't the same one. I remember one was like 2D or 3D.
All that said, I think we better take the day off. Can't go running around while our boys are hurting.
Ooh. Okay. So this is what we were working on, but we can't do anything else. All right. So then I guess we'll get some good speeps. Final Fantasy did something similar. Square originally didn't release Final Fantasy 2 and 3 in the US, so they localized Final Fantasy 4 as Final Fantasy 2. Was there a reason for that? Dawn of Sorrow, it's part of a Castlevania games. Okay. It's 2D on DS. Okay.
I was in a cold sweat all of yesterday. At this rate, I'll be forced to type one-handed. If you do the math, My pinky is worth more than an average person's whole hand. We're talking about at least a 30% drop in efficiency.
It's been a while since I got it this bad. I might even throw up.
So, leaving Kamurocho made you rusty, huh?
Really, with that? If I could wish the pain away, I would, man.
Hey, if you've got the energy to complain, you'll be just fine.
I'm gonna make this up to you guys. I promise.
Well, if you want to do that, we'll need to figure out who and where they are. There's a high possibility this group is directly behind Mikoshiba's murder. And of course, that would mean they know Ehara as well. How about swapping more info with the Kanagawa police?
Let's save that for when we really need it. We're not the authorities here, so we need to play our cards close to our chest.
I think that's a wise decision.
Saori-san's on top of getting things set up with Ehara, right? In that case, I'll head back to Kamurocho. Take your time prepping. We can always regroup up there.
Okay, I know I've never brought my cousin on camera, but this guy here, he really reminds me a lot of my cousin, Chris. So if I'm ever walking around with someone who has actually even longer hair than this guy, that might be my cousin. On the off chance that he's also here visiting, or I'm out there visiting, but yeah. There's a little bit of Niku lore, right? Cam, how's it going? They didn't want people to say, asking, where's Final Fantasy 2? But they decided to say fuck it and went back to normal numbering with Final Fantasy 7. Okay. Game dev and localization was also weird in the 90s. Also, Clock Tower 2 is actually a spin-off. In Japan, it's called Clock Tower Ghost Head. See, I didn't know that. But I'm sure in development, so in development of development, which also development being development, I totally get that. Is there nowhere else to go? Head to Kamurocho? I keep pressing down on okay. I keep pressing down on this. Thinking back to the Outlast. Zen, what's good? Tech, dude, how's the rest of the Marino party, Tech? I did see your tweet as well. Yeah, I would have been down for some Marino party, but I really didn't have the time earlier. We'll play some more Mario Party soon, and definitely for sure there's another. Oh wait, actually let's see this go.
What's up, Kaito-san? Something wrong?
Call me crazy, but doesn't the city seem noisier to you?
What the hell? Kaito's senses tingling or something?
Maybe they are. Well, no point trying to explain shit that doesn't make sense.
Anyway, I need to go talk to Saori-san before the interview.
And Zen, you know what's really funny? Originally, I was like, okay, I have time. Let me try to work things out. And I did see someone by maybe the name of Zen pop into the stream while I was offline to say, I believe you commented mod check. It was like probably around 7 or 8 p.m. And I was like, oh shit. Zen knows. Zen knows. But I couldn't do it. But yeah, just know if I do have the time and stuff, I will definitely try to pop in with some degeneracy, you know? Oh man. Got crushed by Waluigi, then they got 5 stars in the end. I know 2 stars and 69 coins, so I guess I'm the true winner. You swapped over to Mario Kart, right? I think I remember something along those lines. But yeah, and Waluigi wasn't a computer either.
Hold on a minute, Todd.
What?
I'm noticing a lot more punks scurrying around than normal. Something's up.
Really? Huh. Maybe so.
Hey, don't I know you too? You're detectives around here, ain't you?
Yeah, so what?
You ever seen this guy before? A few years ago, he was the manager at some girls' bar nearby.
I haven't seen this guy around. Or maybe maybe I have and just forgot. This guy
You really need all these meatheads just to find one dude? Must be one slippery eel.
I don't remember.
Damn right he is. Now do you know him or not?
I'm thinking. Out of curiosity, what's a guy doing?
Were
running
you
a
dealing
girls'
with some broken fans
I don't think he
or
actually
broken
ran
AC
forward.
Niku? A
All I
little bit,
care
but
about is
it
him up
was
and
mostly
vanishing
just
out
like
of nowhere.
IRL stuff.
So he's a missing
so I'm
person?
like
Since when?
5
really
years
tired.
ago.
But
I mean,
I was able to
disappearing
join some
Kamurocho
friends
isn't that
for
uncommon.
some video games
5
real
years.
quick.
What do you really expect to find?
Your guy have a name? And who gave the order to find him?
Trying to be cute? We're the ones asking the questions here. Don't fuck with us.
Who's fucking with who, asshole? You want to ask questions? You're gonna have to ask nice.
And I've also been awake since
Nice or not, information has a price.
pretty
It's our bread
early.
and butter.
You know
So
those
we don't give
times when
handouts.
you're not really tired, but you feel your eyes kind of tired, and you're kind of just like,
It's great to
maybe
throw in punches,
taking a
huh?
quick nap doesn't sound
the
too
Yakuza
bad, but you're
treat
kind of
people
just
better
like,
than
no,
that.
I'm not too tired.
Fuck off!
But yeah, also GG's earlier, Saber, on Outlast. Dude, we definitely got to play some more. I've been loving it. And it'd definitely be a fun time to also have Tech on board. We got to get it some more Outlast trials in. I feel like it's, again, the perfect mix where, you know, I feel like you play a lot of those types of games, and, you know, we played some of them together, but also, you know, they're being Outlast specific, and, you know, Terminals being so cool to just be like, yeah, you know what, you guys play the games, and we'll hook you up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a 4-player Outlast is gonna be insane. Because I can only imagine that they try to match the difficulty. Can I get up? I've gotten up before without the help of another dude. Alright. Yeah. Don't worry, he's dead. Or I guess worry he's dead? I don't know.
Hey, what's up? That all you guys got? Kamurocho used to be tough. Look at these punks.
Kaito-san.
Huh? It's Akutsu. First name Daimyo.
You know him?
Former Tojo clan guy, ex-Yakuza.
Ex-Yakuza.
Wait,
Well, if you say so.
Yagami Detective Agency. Maybe I ought to just hire you guys for this. We're looking for a guy. You heard, didn't you?
This guy you're after, he was some kind of girls' bar manager here in town? I take it this manhunt is your idea?
Nah. Soma's taking point on this one. Came from one of his connections. There's gonna be a big pile of cash in it for whoever finds him. Practically all of Kamurocho's in on this race.
And Soma is?
He's the one in charge of the RK gang. Of course, he's former Tojo clan too. First name
Saber thinks it
Kazuki.
works.
That's crazy. Did the whole Tojo clan join this thing?
Kaito would know all about all the bullshit rules it takes to keep the Yakuza running. They'll take their cut from you and call it the honorable thing to do in the same damn breath. Right, Kaito? In this new age, wouldn't you be better off joining us?
You guys are too small time to pull that shit on me.
You know what else, though? In the Yakuza, if your boys went down, it was on you to get revenge for them. I don't give two shits about that these days. I would say, if there's someone disrespecting you, you might as well go get the jump on them. I would walk right up and stick them in the gut. You wouldn't even see it coming, detective. Yeah? So don't go disrespecting me. There won't be a warning next time.
Okay. Akutsu, you said? Did he get very far in the Tojo clan?
Nah. He may have had the potential, but he never got to make anything of it. The whole thing came crashing down before he got his time in the sun. Soma's the same way, actually. They both tried to climb up the Yakuza ranks, but then the families disbanded. And by the time that happened, all the pawns were cleared off the board. So, now they're ex-Yakuza in the wind. And along comes this gang without all the rules and systems they were dealing with. You end up with RK, a network of thugs.
RK? What does the acronym stand for?
Didn't we know about RK?
Who the hell knows? After the Yakuza, I guess they wanted to sound more Western.
If they think they can replace the Tojo clan, those are pretty big shoes to fill.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say they've been discriminating. Civilian punks who want quick cash are easy recruits. RK's happy to scoop them up. Next thing you know, you've got an asshole army.
That's unfortunate, but speaking of the Tojo clan, have you talked to Higashi lately?
Yeah. As far as ex-Tojo clan guys go, he's one of the good ones. The family left him in charge of that arcade, and now that they're gone, he's basically the owner. I heard he even gave some of the younger family guys jobs. If you get a chance, you ought to show up there every once in a while.
Nah, Higashi. I am the last person in the world that guy wants to see.
I don't know if my PC delay is something, but it looks like it's a little bit desynced. Just a little bit, but I should test it out a little more. Dude, I swear, like, I try to press one button and it's like, no. That's not what you meant to do. Here you go, you'll see. What's also that game? I know Ink loves it. Jet Set Radio. I wonder if some of the jams that we're hearing are also somewhat inspired by Jet Set. I'm probably reaching, but you know, it is Sega, and Sega does love writing Sega, saying, "Oh yeah, we have this video game." Like in Shenmue, saying, "Yeah. Play this capsule game. You're gonna unlock a Sonic toy." But which I get. I'm also writing Sega. Not writing.
Oh, sorry-san. Yagami-san made it.
Sorry for the wait. I ran into some typical nonsense. We good to go?
I've been good
Not
to go
writing?
for a while. Ehara's waiting, and so are the answers. First thing we'll want to try to get is how involved he was in Mikoshiba's murder.
From the way it's been so far, I doubt he'll be eager to tell you.
If he won't open up, we'll have to play the trump card. Yagami-san. Ehara won't know what hit him.
I don't mind being the ace in the hole.
Are you and your ego ready then, Yagami-san?
Well, this ain't my department. Fill me in back at the office, okay? I might even tidy the place up a bit if you're lucky.
Oh wait, are we doing the whole dress-up thing?
Show off.
Do you think Sega's gonna give you a SMT5 key? Yeah. Just because I did see the same thing that you posted in your Discord, Jen. I went to check it out, and turns out it's the same thing that I checked out so I could get the infinite wealth key. So I think if you're able to make it in there, then you don't have to worry about future keys, because that's kind of what they've been doing. You reapplied? Okay, dope. Yeah, definitely keep giving it a try. You got this. And as soon as you make it in, I think they'll keep hooking you up with keys, because that's really what it's been like. And yeah. Senpai, teach me, Shoko. The only thing I can actually recommend, which I think would benefit all of us, is more Shoko streams. I really think that's it. Just Shoko, please stream more. If we get more Shoko streams, then there's a good chance they'll also be like, okay, you know what, you stream a lot, let's go. And hey mama, how's work going? Cause there was something about like just with keys where I really don't know what determines whether or not a person will get a key. Also, Jeff, man, how's it going, dude? Good morning, Ohio. Buenos dias. Jeff, how do you say good morning in the UK? Is it like good morning, mate? But how are you doing, Jeff? Good, I'm taking my break. Let's go. How's work going, mama? For sure, when it comes down to getting these keys, you know, I feel like they just really want their games to be played. Why bully Jeffo? What do you mean? Jeff, have I ever bullied you? I don't think I've ever bullied you, Jeff. I would never want to bully Jeff. God. But yeah, if you do apply to some stuff, like with keys and stuff, I really think they just want to see if you will play their game and how interested you are in their product. I kicked.
What a waste.
I overused that. Sorry, Niku, my stream froze. All good, Jeff. All good, all good. I was asking, how do you say good morning in Japanese? How do you tell someone good morning? How do you tell someone buenos dias? Ohio in Japanese. Oh, okay. Well, this also makes sense. But in the UK, we say good morning like, "Hey up, governor." Is governor all UK? I swear I'm doing this all wrong. Oh, governor. Okay, yeah, governor. Governor does sound a lot more UK. Like, that's why they call it UK instead of OK, right? Because, like, originally it was, the Ucative British instead of the United Nations. No. Okay. Hold on. I'm cooking. So, because there's a reason, right? And my main reason for this is like, okay, there's governor, and then there's governor, and then there's mummy, and then there's mommy. And then, you know, because we're so close to Mexico, there's also mommy, right? Like this all makes sense. I'm making sense, right? Like, it's not like, oh no, Niku, you're just reaching, you know. It all makes sense. It's all on board, right? Governor, mommy, mummy, and mommy, right? Who let him cook? What do you mean who let him cook? This is like, it makes sense. Oh no, Niku, you aren't reaching, you're cooking? Okay, I'm cooking? Okay, thank you guys. See, I just wanted to be sure that I was cooking, and it wasn't just like, you know, me saying, oh yeah, this is making sense. Like, it's making sense because it's been making sense from the start, all right? Cooking a cookie? Yo, we're baking. We're good to go. All right. Let's see what Yagami's gonna cook too.
Oh, I thought you'd lost already. So, what more could my lawyers want from me here?
Well, normally I would say the same. However, a corpse turned up as you said it would. It turns out you have a penchant for prophecy, Ihara-san.
Prophecy, huh? Kinda dramatic.
Anti-nuisance?
No Hoshino today? Did you fire the poor guy?
Yagami's my name, sir. In a past life, I used to work with Kenda and Saori-san. But today, I'm at Serio High School in a contract advisory role for one of their clubs.
Serio High School?
It's the same school Toshiro-kun went to 4 years ago. You'd know it. I happened to be out there working a separate case. But that was when Shirosake-sensei called, and so that's why I'm here.
Well. Okay. Why are you here then?
That'd be obvious at this point, I'd think. As you know, Mikoshiba turned up as you said. His body was found in a warehouse. The question is, why did you know that well enough to proclaim it in court?
You might say it was a miracle. I wished hard enough for it to come true, and suddenly it did.
Care to tell us why you'd wish for a miracle like that?
Do you really need me to explain why?
Mikoshiba, you blame him for Toshiro-kun's death, don't you?
I do.
Even though when you took the school to court, no evidence turned up. A third-party investigation found no bullying occurred, didn't it?
At school, Mikoshiba tortured my son. He would beat him up, and then he'd demand all his money. That damn kid was a star student with high grades. My son's own class wouldn't stand up to him. To avoid being beaten, Toshiro used to. He'd steal money from me or his mother to make sure he could pay Mikoshiba off.
Ahara-san, you seem to know a lot about what happened to your son. Do you have any proof?
Would I have lost if I did? That school can rot in hell for all I care. Speaking of, you know what I'm convicted for. It was being a pervert. I admit to everything. I groped a businesswoman's ass in plain sight on a full train. There's no way I'm fighting for an appeal. So as for my defense, I'm in no need of lawyers anymore.
Ehara-san, just a second.
Why would I give you that?
Yagami-san?
Hiro Mikoshiba died in a lot of pain. His final moments were truly horrific. The last thing he felt must have been fear. After slitting his throat, his body was left to rot.
Doesn't that sound great?
My gut tells me Hara's guilty for sure. There's no doubt he's connected to Mikoshiba's murder. I need to hold his attention and convince him to stay. Gotta make him understand I have more info than the police do. Ooh, okay.
There's something I'd like you to look at.
And what's that?
This is Mikoshiba's autopsy report. He endured severe trauma before he was left to bleed out from his throat wound. His estimated time of death ranges from 7:30 a.m. October 7th to sometime 3 weeks later.
Nice shot. Got nothing to do with me, though. What else you got?
Ask him something else, Yagami-san. Surely you have something up your sleeve.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hentai?
of course I do.
I don't know. Once you're locked up for that long, maybe hentai could help.
Take a look at this.
Oh, Mikoshiba. Looks like he's seen better days. Where'd you get the photo?
From a teacher at Serio High. But where she got it is the interesting part. A strange woman gave it to her and said to stay away from the Mikoshiba case. You remember Sawa-sensei, yes? She transferred to Serio 4 years ago, not long before your son passed away.
Yeah, not a face I'd soon forget. She told the whole court he was never bullied.
True. She did say that.
And it's not just her I detest. The administrators, the lawyers. It felt like choking the life right out of them. But if anyone needed to pay, it was Mikoshiba. He got what he deserved. It's nothing short of insane that they were just gonna let him get a teaching credential. It all comes back to a flawed and broken system of laws that has no business calling itself justice.
And it was you, wasn't it? You orchestrated every aspect of how Mikoshiba would die. But you didn't act alone. Who were the people behind it? How'd you convince them to kill a man?
That's a good one. You, my friend, are way off.
You know what? Yeah, Jeff. How would you IRL go about this? Would you be like, hey, I don't know, you have to have some type of pantsu on you for me to believe you? Oh.
The way that interview went, Ahara's definitely guilty.
But if we can't connect him to the murders, we're left with no leads to follow.
Yeah. Kept that secret on lockdown, no matter what I asked. What could possibly link Ihara to those men? Damn it. And I was so close, too. To think they're still somewhere in Ijincho. I need to find them before the trail goes cold.
So you're heading back to Yokohama?
Not tonight. Kaito's waiting for me in the office. I'll be in town for now.
Okay. If anything changes, I'll contact one of you.
You would need coffee? That's fair. Yeah. No, let's just go on for the story. They mentioned a mascot, but I doubt it's gonna disappear. It's not Shenmue. It's not Shenmue with the duck races. Oh. Normally when we come up here, we don't get a cutscene.
Kaito-san, I'm back. Kaito-san?
Hey, did you see that email from Tsukumo?
Huh?
It wasn't that long ago. It's something you gotta see, though.
What is it? Something happened?
It's the murder footage. Miko Shiba's murder ended up on the internet. It's going viral on all the social media sites.
You gotta forgive me. I'll do anything you want. I didn't know he'd do it. I swear. Toshiro-kun was okay. I didn't know he'd kill himself. I really didn't know. I swear I'll try to make it up to him somehow. I'll spend the rest of my life making up for it. Stop it.
What the hell?
Stop it, stop it, stop it!
Ihara.
Ihara has an alibi for this, doesn't he? They already found him guilty, and that's the whole reason he couldn't have killed Miko Shiba, right? But if that's the case, what the hell is this? One way or another, either this thing is staged, or his entire alibi was a massive cover-up. They can't both be true. But there's something I just can't shake. If you want my opinion on it, this looks real.
I need to have another chat with Ihara. Damn it. I'm not gonna let him get away with this.
Oh. Okay, okay.
A train groping and a murder seem to occur simultaneously. Yagami relentlessly pursues these cases, attempting to poke holes in each. After confronting Akihiro Ihara, the key figure in both crimes, he witnesses a harrowing video that provides more questions than answers. In it, a bound man pleads for his life, but his attacker, bound by vengeance, snuffs it out.
So the murder footage is already making the rounds online. I don't think it's showing up on TV, though.
Yeah, the net's a mess right now. It's all unsubstantiated rumors and unverified sources. Typical, really. An ex-cop going from by-the-book sex offender to vigilante avenger overnight is prime forum drama. Sentiment seems to be swinging in favor of Ehara, but there's plenty of folks on the fence about it, too. The reactions have been all over the board.
Do we know if that video is authentic? I mean, CG has come a long way, right?
Oh, or perhaps a deep fake. That is plausible. AI has reached the point where it can generate pretty convincing facsimiles. Someone even made a video that made it look like the US president was saying a bunch of crazy stuff. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Deep fakes are only getting more authentic looking.
Can't guys like you tell if a video is fake or not, though? Aren't there any signs?
Oh, there are several telltale signs of a video being doctored. So I ran every check I could think of on the murder footage. And wouldn't you know it, nothing came up. Most likely, we're looking at the real deal.
Most likely?
Well, no one can claim with absolute certainty that it wasn't altered in some way. Which means it's not substantial enough to prove Ehara's guilt. At least not in a court of law.
Gotcha. Do you know when and where the footage was uploaded?
It was posted sometime last night, but the source is too hard to pin down. The uploaders spread it across multiple servers overseas in a well-concerted effort to hide their tracks.
Makes sense. But I'll bet it ultimately came from Mikoshiba's killers, no matter how real or fake it is.
How do you figure?
Think about it. No one could have staged that unless they knew the specifics of how Mikoshiba was killed. From how he was positioned to little things like the blood on the ground, every last detail was just as the detectives described it.
That's a good point. All this browsing's really taken a toll on the old pinky.
Why would the killers go through the trouble of spreading this footage? What good would it serve them? Causing a public uproar? Obstructing the investigation? Whatever the case, I still have some interviewing to do.
Looks like another visit to Ehara might clear things up. You should ask Shirosaki-sensei about it.
Yeah, that was my thought too.
Okay. We really don't have any other clue though. So that makes sense. That Duff, I don't know. Cause while this was all going on, I was like, there's gotta be something, but we really don't have anything else to go off of. But I guess, yeah, more info, sure, why not? There we go. Is it Kaya? Welcome on into the stream, yo. Oh,
let me
Kyla.
get this straight.
Whoa.
Ehara went and felt a lady up on the day Mikoshiba got killed on purpose? Oh, if that's the case, why the hell would he upload a murder confession after the fact? Is he trying to get caught?
Only Ehara could answer that one for you. I want to ask him that question myself.
The only thing
We're off to see Saori-san then?
I'm just kind of wondering, how are you at two places in the same time? And Kyla, okay, how's it going, Kyla? I'm also playing this game and I'm kind of attached to it, so I wanted to see if there was other streamers. Yeah, so from what I've heard, because we're also really big fans of the RGG games, you know, the Yakuza games, this game is a lot of people's favorites. My favorite is Yakuza 0 or Infinite Wealth. I really can't decide, but a lot of people really love Lost Judgment. Great game so far, but I also do want to see why people are so stuck on it. Because I understand it. You know, Yagami's the GOAT. The DLC for Kaido Files also, from what I've seen, have been amazing. but I want to know what it is. But yeah, so far Lost Judgment has been amazing. So far I can say I already like Lost Judgment more than Judgment itself. And I do think it's very unfortunate that we don't have, or that we're not going to get a Judgment 3. I don't want to fight these guys. How about 40 hours invested in 2 weeks? However, mine looks different than yours. Maybe you're further than I am. Do you remember the last thing that you did? Because I've been playing a lot of other games. Because we do have a pretty long backlog to get through. Let's see, if I save... You know what? There's a good chance you were probably doing a lot more stuff in the earlier chapters. Because I do believe Jen also started Judgment, and I took about 6 hours to finish Judgment, and Jen was like, yeah, I'm probably like about in the double digits for finishing chapter 1. Just help the girl from the bar get her cop thing called. This is doing a lot of side missions and quests. Okay, so that's probably what it is as well. Because I do love the side story stuff, and I felt like I did do a good amount. But also, I wouldn't want to spoil anything for you. So for sure, we are on chapter... What was it again? Chapter 5 already. And yeah, I just wouldn't want to spoil anything for you. But if you are a RGG fan and want to talk about stuff later on, you know, we do love RGG here. But yeah, I don't want to spoil anything for you whatsoever. So just a quick heads up. But I'm glad to hear that you're also enjoying the game, or the games. But yeah, let's see what's up.
Hold the door, please.
Huh? Mafia, you're here?
It's been too damn long, Mafia-chan.
Yeah. By any chance, Yagami-kun, are you working on a case for Saori? A video got leaked. It depicted a man committing a murder.
Mafia is a public prosecutor for the Tokyo police office. She's also best friends with Satori-san ever since college. Two talented lady hotshots of the law on opposing sides of the courtroom. Apparently, they have a bit of a fan club.
Are you here about the Ahara case too?
Of course. The prosecutor's office is in total chaos right now, especially the higher-ups.
I'll bet. After all, they're the ones who pushed for Ahara's battery conviction. If that video is real, that would mean Ahara got them to hand him a slap on the wrist instead of a murder conviction.
Yes. And it's not like the prosecution can say, "Sorry, Your Honor, we'd like a do-over," after the fact. To make matters worse, everything leading up to the trial was broadcast all over the news. Changing our tune now would undermine public trust.
That's for sure.
So, for the time being, our department is trying to predict how the defense will approach the situation. Hence why they sent me here to check in on my good friend Saori. Totally no strings attached.
Well, that clears up a lot.
You know... Oh wait, more cutscene.
There you kids are. Figured you had to show up sometime.
Mafia? You're caught up in this too?
Yeah, she ran into us downstairs.
I'm sure you can work out that I am here to spy on you. But wouldn't you like to know what we're up to as well?
Are you sure that's your only motive coming here?
Sorry?
Something like a professional excuse to see Yagami-san?
In your dreams? I had no idea Yagami-kun was involved until just now.
All right, I'll accept that. For now.
Gotta say, I miss this little banter.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Needless to say, our office is going through this footage with a fine-tooth comb. That said, they've already determined their stance. They've deemed it an unreliable source and therefore useless as evidence. Basically, they want it to look like it was considered and already thrown out.
Huh? So, they're not gonna verify the video? Not even question Ahara about Mikoshiba? Nothing?
Nope. Not after it was proven in court that Ehara committed sexual battery on October 7th. I mean, wouldn't you say a conviction has a certain finality to it? Besides, there's no way Ehara could have murdered Mikoshiba within that limited time span.
Right.
Which means the murder video doesn't really add up, does it?
What are you getting at?
I'm saying the prosecution believes the video has been falsified. Special effects, CGI, whatever it is, we're not buying it.
Huh.
Furthermore, the prosecutor pushing that stance was the one who handled Ehara's trial.
And that is?
His name is Sadao Takano. He was the one gunning the hardest for Ehara the first time around, especially considering his officer status. He kept insisting justice be served, which got the public behind him rather quickly.
He certainly looked the part of the people's prosecutor, grilling Ehara in court.
So what you're saying is, Takano could never accept anything but Ahara's original sentence. Since this footage of the murder contradicts that finding, he just thinks it's a sham.
Yes, and he'd add that a fair trial's result can't be challenged by some video on the internet.
Well, who could honestly trust a system that changes its mind so easily? Both the prosecutor's office and the court are beholden to the case as Takano-kun presented it.
But that's just sweeping the issue under the rug.
It has a domino effect, too. The police are beholden to the verdict we got, so their hands are tied. This applies to both Tokyo and Kanagawa.
Really? Why's that?
Supposedly, they don't want to get involved with Ehara until they're sure the video is real. If they come in with a list of questions about the murder, it'll show that doubt's being cast on the original ruling.
Yeah, but no one can prove that the video's real.
Right. There's no way to verify the legitimacy of an untraceable video. But if the police aren't allowed to see Ehara, he'll never even become a suspect in the murder. That means he's untouchable.
Exactly. None of the detectives are happy about that. Especially down in Kanagawa. Their job is to bring in a suspect, but their leads are all ending up at the same dead end.
Video footage of a murder preventing a police investigation instead of starting one. What an absurd situation.
Until recently, people were lining up to bring Ahara to justice. Yet somehow his involvement in a murder totally derailed that.
Don't be so surprised. No cop would ever want to undermine a ruling based on their own findings. Anyone who wants to go against the grain's gonna need hard evidence on their side.
So the case goes cold, all to save face for the court and the prosecution. If Ahara really did commit murder, it'll have been the perfect crime. This debacle only serves as proof.
True. It would turn the trial into a farce. There's no way we're letting this go.
But wouldn't challenging this mean going up against the entire system?
Yeah. That scare ya?
Not at all. In fact, I was just thinking, we're the only ones who
Kaito's
can
like,
take a
fuck
case like
this
this.
is...
Ha! That's the good shit, kid.
This whole time, we've been writing off Ehara as a convicted sexual predator. But it's looking more and more likely the court played right into his hand. As for me, I'm done being played for a fool.
Then you've heard what I came to say. And with that, I will be on my way. But if you need help, just ask.
I think we're good for now, but thanks.
That did clear up a lot.
No problem. See ya.
Man, was Mafuyu-chan cuter than ever or what? Think maybe it's time to light that flame again, huh?
How many times do I have to tell you it's not like that?
Dude, I don't know. Kaito's for sure probably, I don't know. I might like Kaito more than, wait, go back. I might like Kaito more than Yagami. It's hard to tell, but Kaito's just such a good character. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Is it not actually here? How do I... Game?
Anyway, what I'd like to do is ask Kahara about that video face to face. Any chance we could see him again?
I was actually about to suggest that. One moment. It's from Ahara's prison.
What?
Hello? Yes, this is Shirosaki. Yes, I can talk.
His prison? Why would they call us directly?
Guess we'll find out.
Understood. I appreciate the candor. That was one of the prison wardens. He was asked to convey a message from Ahara.
About what?
In short, he won't be speaking with his representation any further.
You're joking.
To be more specific, he said he's not taking any more questions. It seems he fully grasps the situation, even in custody.
How is that even possible?
I'm guessing the murder footage that was uploaded yesterday was also planned out in advance. That or Ahara's conspirators have to be filling him in. How else could he predict we'd try to see him again so soon?
I can see either of those scenarios making sense.
But only someone on the force could be leaking insider information to him like that.
Damn. This shit's turning into a full-blown conspiracy, eh, Todd?
Imagine, you know, he's
Whatever it
just
is,
lucky and says, yeah.
Plans.
Yeah.
Do you remember this part, you think? Okay, okay.
Now what
so
are we
then,
supposed to do?
it's probably
There
prior.
are plenty of leads that don't involve grilling the culprit.
Yeah? I'd like to hear them.
Well, if it were me, I'd start with Saori-kun.
Okay.
The first thing I want to learn is whether Ehara is really the murderer in this footage. Given the entire sexual battery incident as an alibi, there is no way he could have murdered Mikoshiba. However, this new footage knocks the bottom out of that premise.
Right. Either his alibi or the murder footage. One of the two's been fabricated.
The groping or the murder? Right now? Which one do we doubt more?
I think we should revisit the harassment case. When the sentence came down in court, no one expected it to end up as a murder alibi. Plus, everyone suspected Ahara was working alone. He may have not been. All this makes a huge difference. No one would suspect a train groping to involve accomplices or alibis. The search for evidence wouldn't be as intense as for a murder.
But the entire incident was caught on camera, top to bottom. There's more than enough physical evidence, too.
Then we'll need to verify each and every aspect of the case.
Okay, what first? Should we investigate the crime scene again? Maybe we'll discover something new if we check out the station during the crime's actual time frame.
No, I think we saw everything we could there.
Huh.
Actually, if we're reviewing evidence, we could do that from right here, couldn't we?
What catches your eye specifically? I ask because fabricated evidence would likely show signs of tampering. This would prove Ehara's alibi doesn't hold up.
Time to scrutinize this case. What evidence was Ihara relying on to falsify his alibi? Shit. We have some options here. I've been completely lost in it. I understand the story and I think it's cool, but I'm also doing a whole bunch of side missions. Yo, if you're doing the side missions, honestly, I don't know if you've played the other RGG games. I'm sure you probably played Judgment. It's so much fun. Enjoy everything that you're going through. Sometimes when I'm playing a Yakuza game or RGG game, I oftentimes forget that I'm actually playing one of these games because I'm so locked into a side story or sub story. So yeah, we might be around the same side or area. You guys can probably hear a doggo going crazy. Naughty, thanks so much for the licks, yo. Hopefully you're well. Let's go to this one.
This part's still getting to me.
The security footage of Shinjuku Station. We see Ihara pinned down here. The train arriving in the shot there pulled into Shinjuku Station at 9:12 a.m.
What happened to Ihara after he was caught?
Station police restrained him upon arrival, then conducted a trace element inspection. This is where following proper procedure really paid off. Within a relatively short time, they detected fibers on Ihara that matched the victim's underwear.
Got it.
Honestly, everything about this part adds up to me.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. So, what about... Again, you guys can probably hear the doggo going crazy. But glad to hear that you're doing well, Naughty. And yeah, I'm doing well, thanks. Other than the heat, I really can't complain. But yeah, glad you're doing well. We're just, being some detectives out here.
This part's still getting to me.
The Shinjuku Station diagram? Did something happen at the platform?
Well, the majority of the incident was caught on camera. But I don't think we have any footage of what happened around here. It's not much, but it's a blind spot all the same. Hoshino-kun and I confirmed that at the scene.
Okay, but how would this blind spot change anything?
The first thing that comes to mind is, gives Ihara a chance to swap with the stand-in. The real Ihara murdered Mikoshiba in Ijincho at 7:30, then headed to Shinjuku Station. Then, just after 9 o'clock, he swapped places with the stand-in, getting caught on purpose.
So you're suggesting that there were two Iharas at Shinjuku Station?
Yep. And the true assailant, the Ihara look-alike, disappeared into the crowd.
Wait, if what you propose is true, does that mean Ihara never touched the victim?
Yeah.
But the police inspection revealed trace fibers from the victim's clothing on Ihara's hand.
Trace inspection.
Yeah, so no matter what, the fact that Ihara touched the victim remains standing. The victim felt his hand reach under her skirt right after the train departed Ikebukuro. She was scared motionless for the entire commute until arriving at Shinjuku Station.
Could you describe the victim for me?
She's an office worker married to an industrial designer. Also has a 6-year-old son. Full name, Yui Mamiya. 30 years old.
A wife and mother.
Perhaps if we talk to Mamiya-san directly, she could give us more insight than that video. She may even recall something none of us know, upon learning Ihara's alibi might have been fabricated.
That's a good plan. We'll finally have a fresh source of info.
In that case, give me a moment so I can get a meeting set up. We should have her address and other information somewhere on file. Bear in mind, Mamiya-san was the victim here. As the assailant's defense, I doubt we'll get a warm welcome.
That's pretty standard for us, I'd say.
Yeah. Say, Kaito-san, it looks like we've got some free time, so let's say we grab some food.
Now that you mention it, I am getting hungry.
All right. I'm sure they're gonna call us up real soon. Oh, okay.
Huh.
You think they want something? Bet it's not a friendly hello.
They do look like they mean business.
This Arcay's idea of an ambush? How basic.
Kaito-san, there's more.
Over there, too.
Same losers from yesterday. Guess they want to settle the score.
Looks like they rounded up some buddies and waited for us to show.
Well, whatever the hell they want, let's not get Genda-sensei and them involved. Follow me.
Okay.
Okay, get away. Okay. So do I just run?
Ditching me?
Yeah, Kaito. But then again, I'm just trying to make sure they're safe.
All right, I'm getting fed up with this shit.
Why haven't they made a move yet? It's like they're waiting for something.
Whatever it is, they're taking their sweet-ass time. Hey! Quit dicking around and come get some!
Yeah, quit dicking
What the
around
hell?
and come get some
They're just gonna keep
dick. I don't
stalking
know.
us?
What were you trying to say with that, Kaito?
assholes! Shit!
Let me guess. You're RK too?
Bastard went straight for our heads. Are you nuts, guy?
Shut your mouth!
Right? I guess we just gotta win. Alright, alright. Can I grab you, bro? Okay, maybe not, maybe not.
Give me all you got!
He was leveling up though. Right?
That's one down.
We're not out of the woods just yet.
You really went all out on the backup. Is the whole town RK now or something?
Doc, we should probably get gone before the cops roll in.
Why? It's not our fault we're getting jumped.
Guess their plan was to come at us in waves. I've about had it with this crap.
Yeah. At this rate, we won't be meeting Sari-san and the others. Wouldn't want to drag them into this.
Point. So why not hit Arcade at home?
Yeah?
Why not? Soma and Akutsu are at the top, and they probably remember me. I'll just ask them real nice to keep their goons off our back. Unless you want to keep dealing with these fucking scrubs.
I'm fine with making a house call. Any idea where it is?
Yeah, club in the back of Theater Square. Used to be arcade exclusive. Nowadays, I hear they let in thugs from all over. I admit, I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, are you? Hold on. I went into this game not knowing anything about it. I didn't play any of the other games nor nothing. I just downloaded it because I thought it looked fun and ended up getting to where I am now. Wait, so Kyla, you've never played Judgment 1? Or did you play the first game and not know anything about anything else? The RGG series is pretty crazy. I should probably charge my controller as well. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. And also, before you get too far into Judgment, I think playing Lost Judgment would be before you get too far into Lost Judgment, I think you should play Judgment. But yeah, if you do like these games, do try out the rest of the Yakuza games. They're really good. I should stop by a store and get some food. If there's something I can recommend, is do stop by a market so you can get some health items. Some places are a little bit pricier. Some places don't have what you're looking for, but yeah, Kyla, definitely give the games a try. I'm glad you got into the series, by the way, because I'm not sure if you're a JoJo fan of the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I feel like if you like one, there's a good chance you're gonna like the other. Vice versa with RGG games and JoJo. But yeah, try out Judgment. This game here, I hear, is a lot of people's favorites, and I want to find out why. I'd recommend trying out Yakuza 0, which is my favorite RGG game. Yeah, try out Judgment, because Judgment is what happens before this game. Let's save. Try it out. Put this game on pause, but I also know why, or know that a lot of people say this is their favorite RGG game. You know, the people behind the Yakuza games. Yeah, I don't want to give too much away because honestly, these games are my favorites. Where I'm like, yo, I have to pre-order these games because they come with like some steelbooks and stuff. But yeah, Judgment, Lost Judgment, Yakuza Like a Dragon. The story is so freaking good. I don't know if you're familiar with Shenmue. That's also a Yakuza story. It's not connected, but it's 90s Yakuza. But yeah, we're trying to go through some of these stories. Yeah. It's been over an hour and a half though since we played for this late night stream, which I wasn't planning on doing, but we were hanging out with Jen, Choco, Pato, and Fam. We were chilling. We are just like, okay, you know what? Well, let's do a quick late night stream. So I do appreciate everyone hanging out. Kyla, yeah, if you have any questions about the Yakuza games, we should be live tomorrow. We should. If you have any questions, definitely ask away. I would for sure recommend playing Judgment before Lost Judgment, and also playing the rest of the series of, you know, Yakuza 0 and so on and so forth. And I swear, it's not because I'm writing the series, alright? It's just a fun time. I'm not writing. Okay. Okay. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. Let's see who we can go chill with. Yeah, I'm tired. Like, I've been awake for a very, very long time. So yeah. Man, there are just so many people, so many awesome people to raid tonight. You know what though? I don't think I've had the chance to actually raid out to Karu, who I believe is also working on some emotes, so that's dope. Yeah, Karu also streams some Overwatch. Hold on. Stream some Overwatch 2. Oh, wait, it's follower only? Oh, okay. Never mind. You know what? I also don't want to. It's just because I don't want to spoil this. All right. I'm gonna send the raid over to the Ink Man, who is playing some Persona stuff. The thing is, I just don't want to spoil things, you know? But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out, for popping in. Really do appreciate everyone. Kyla, thank you for the follow. Writing Inko? What do you mean? I'm not writing. Yeah, actually for tonight's stream, yeah, thank you, Kyla, for the follow. Hopefully you enjoyed your stay. Mom, thank you so very much for putting in the commands. Naughty, Zen, Jeff, thank you so very much everyone for hanging out, and hopefully we're able to come back tomorrow for some more. I'm gonna try to go for a Zero Escape. But thank you, everyone. And for sure, hit up your boy Ink, awesome streamer, awesome friend of mine. If you guys love Studio Trigger, you guys will have an awesome time there. And also with